Hey there everyone. The sun's a little in my eyes. I'm gonna try and shift so I'm more comfortable. The sun's shifting quickly. Hey, I'm coming to you live from the Jack Marine Reserve, one of Long Beach's treasures. If you haven't ever checked it out, it's at the end of Marine Stadium near the rowing center. We have this little patch of space where, it's a little bit of native plants, and you can kind of see and hear the birds, and I can smell the sage, and there's a little walking path here and you can just come. So that's not why I'm making this video, but that is where I'm filming from, and I'm doing this video sort of, I wasn't planning on it. Before I do that though, check out these flowers. Can you see them? Those yellow flowers. There's my tripod. I've been taking pictures here. I wanted to talk to you about what's one thing that happy people do. What's one thing that you can, what's one essential element of happiness, and something that I heard, that I already knew this, but I was listening to a talk this morning and by Dan Siegel, and I was reminded once again of how potent and powerful just this simple little thing is to get us in touch with just being more happy in our lives and more satisfied and more fulfilled. So, and if you're popping on, I'm live here, so just say hey. I'd love to see you or know you're here. And what is that one thing? It starts with a P. Happy people across the board are more present. Presence. It's no surprise to you, right? I mean, I talk about presence all the time, but it's amazing how this simple practice of being here can be so incredibly challenging. And so one thing I'd like to just do is come into presence with you. Let's practice this magical tool that, when we remember it, allows us to touch into our intrinsic capacity for happiness. And one of the ways that you can come into presence is to begin to be more aware of your breath. So right now we can take 3 deep breaths in through our nose and out our mouth. Just deep breath in and exhale, sighing it out. And again, deep breath in through the nose and let it go. Last time, breathing in and sigh it out. And welcome if you're just coming on. I'm at the Jack Marine Reserve in Long Beach, talking about happiness. So one thing, like I was saying earlier, that happy people have in common is that they know how to and abide in presence more often. And our capacity to be present is directly correlated with our capacity to be happy. And so it would make sense that the more present we are, the happier we'll be. And I think all of us could use, a little more joy and a little more happiness. There's like no end to that. And so one way to come into presence is just to come into your senses. What does that mean? Like right here and right now, you can come into your breath. You can open up your ears to the sounds around you. You can really feel wherever you're sitting. Hi. You can let in the sights that are around you. And as you engage your senses like that, there's this like big dog running back on the trail. Can you see him? There he goes. Huh. And as you come more into your senses, You come out of the maze of your mind. When we're lost in the maze of our mind and our thoughts, meaning we're not present, because whenever we're lost in stories, we're not really attuned to the here and now, then we're not in touch with our ability to touch into life as it's happening. And when you can connect with life as it's happening right here and right now, like be intimate with it, like right now, just really hearing, seeing, feeling, being in your body, breathing, then the past and the future seem to fall away a little bit. And you come into direct contact with your life as you're living it. And the more in contact we can be, the more in contact we can be with our own lives as we're living it, with kindness and care. This is an important element, with kindness and care, with good intent. Then there's no end to the joy that we can take in from life, because there's many opportunities for joy in every single day. And often we're just not, hi, people are hiking, I'm making a video. It's a little weird, that's okay. Because I'm talking about happiness and presence. You know, it's important, and anyway, it's good practice for me to put myself in, you know, little like scenarios, because I don't know, it pushes my edges and I like growth. So anyhow, yeah, there's so many blessings that are happening every day in our life. Even right now, the fact that you can listen to this is a blessing. But we're cut off from that when we're lost in our minds and we're disconnected from just what's happening right here and right now. Then we miss our life. We miss what we're looking for in our search elsewhere, and our search outside of ourselves. So as much as you can, let presence be your North Star. Let presence be the place you come home to. And how you come into presence is by really coming into your senses. Come into the here and now through your ears, through your breath, through the sensations in your body. Thanks for the hearts. You come into presence just by looking into my eyes. And then sensing that in this moment, you're never alone. And in this moment, you are utterly enough. How would it feel if you really trusted that? All right, that's it for today. Sending you all so much love and many, many, many blessings. Namaste.